Well, before going into the main issues of the tax reforms, I always get amazed too at the way people react to certain things. When elections come, politicians campaign, they present a manifesto, they hold debates for people, candidates that are up to it until the Buhari came and his successor in office, who, for whatsoever reason, refused to be part of the debates. In all of these things, they tell you what they are coming with, what they want to do. The incumbent president left no one in doubt about his interest in tax reforms. He said he was going to widen the tax net. He was going to reduce money in the hands of people and all of that. And when we even take his antecedents in Lagos State as a governor, we find that that is all the campaigns people do, how effective he was as a governor, has to do with the claim that he increased IGR to a very high level. And how did he increase IGR? He didn't increase productivity in Lagos State. He didn't increase any income generating venture. It was about tax. It was about unleashing miscreants, agberos, and all of those people on the streets to extort money from people. Bus drivers were being beaten up everywhere. Accidents were caused. Their properties damaged just to get money off people and increase the IGR, so to say. So for him to come now and propose a tax reform and show interest in the tax regime on how to still achieve that. That is what he said he was coming to do. So I do not really think that people should be as surprised as we are pretending to be now, because we were forewarned. The moment he won the election, we knew what he was coming with. And you can't expect anything different. Now, having said that, tax reforms, for us to discuss tax reforms, we must take into account the indices. A tax regime, a tax system must factor in economic theory. There must be social justice. There must be administrative efficiency and global competitiveness. These are the indices with which you assess a tax system or a proposed reform to know whether it is actually in keeping with what should be. When we talk about economic theories, we know how tax affects the economy. It brings in more money into the coffers of government, and then it also controls inflation because people have less to spend and all of that. Then we talk about social justice. Social justice is all about fairness. Is the tax system progressive? There are levels of income you have that are not taxable. There are levels of income you have that should be taxed more than those who earn less.
Well, that is also included in the tax bill.
Exactly. So what I'm saying, so I'm taking an overview that these are the things we must consider. Does the tax reform take care of all of this? What of administrative efficiency? How efficient is the system, the tax administrative system? And then global competitiveness. We are players in a global system. Tax, especially company tax and all of that. For instance, why will Michelin leave Nigeria, go to Ghana to produce tires, maintain a scanty sales office at Ijora in Lagos, where they ship in the tires to sell? One of the things to consider when citing an industry is either nearness to raw material or nearness to your market. Nigeria is the market, but they have chosen to go to Ghana to produce there, pay tax there, employ people there, then only to ship in the tires to Nigeria to make money, use our money to oil the wheels of that economy. These all have implication on the tax system. When I talk about social justice, before you do a tax reform, the people must be carried along. You must sensitize people. You must tell them the need for these reforms to take place and how it's going to benefit them. If you are telling me to pay more taxes, I want to ask myself, the ones I've been paying, what have you done with them? Even from when I was in primary school, we were taught of the things that were provided by government. Water was one of them. Electricity was another. And other social amenities. Do I have water today? You cannot, even before you start molding blocks in your property to build a house, you sink a borehole first. Every compound has a borehole. Geologists will tell us that this is not even good for our soil. So, but that is the reality because the government is not doing that. I was in a vehicle the other day and a woman who was like an agent trying to help somebody get an accommodation. He was saying, the person was asking, because here in this town where there is no business, no economic activity going on, people invest in hotels all over the place. So income is not being generated. And someone is saying, asking someone to pay 1 million naira rent, maybe on a 3-bedroom flat or 2. And then the man is asking, is there water there? Is there electricity? Is there access road? These are questions that shouldn't be asked if the system is working well.
That's a strong debate for another day.